Forever Dog.
Hello, Forever Dog listeners. I'm Allison Raskin.
And I'm Gabby Dunn.
And we host the podcast Just Between Us, which is available right here, right now on Forever Dog.
Just Between Us is a variety show that features listener questions, in-depth interviews, and topical topics.
We also play a game show called Hypotheticals. I could try to explain it to you, but the rules keep changing. I make the rules.
And I always lose. We're also joined each week by incredible guests, including disability activist Alice Wong, Planned Parenthood's Alexis McGill-Johnson, best-selling author and therapist Lori Gottlieb, and primatologist Kate Gilmore.
New episodes of Just Between Us drop every Wednesday. So while you're listening to this podcast, search for Just Between Us with Allison Raskin and Gabby Dunn. Hit that subscribe button and check us out.
Please.
Please.
Just Between Us.
This may come as a surprise, but my family is ready to get out of the house. So I did a search on the Vrbo app. They've got vacation homes anywhere your family wants to go. We found the perfect beach house that was just a drive away. It has an outdoor kitchen, a pool, and a game room for the kids, so we can really unwind and relax. Check out the Vrbo app for whatever kind of vacation your family needs. That's Vrbo, VRBO.com. Your together awaits.
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
What the? Who the? What the? Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser.
Race Chaser.
A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What's yours?
I'm Willam.
Drag is a phenomenon. Drag is all over the world. Drag is a phenomenon. I don't know how the song goes, but it's something like that. How's it going?
It's going great. We have so much drag happening around the world. So just to update everybody, last week we had 6 queens in the winner's circle, and they were surprised by the addition of Elliot the Spy to their group, especially because he was in ready to wear. They didn't know. And after a fashion runway mini challenge with 2 looks, the queens had to stage a performance to RuPaul's song "Congratulations." Mix in a few step touches, some production-induced gender dysphoria, a high kick split, and some fierce runway looks, and you've got one hectic episode. Simone and Olivia are the top 2 of the week.
Oliva. I believe the outline says Oliva.
Apparently Dipper wants to leave her.
We want to talk to you about Prescription Monthly Oliva.
and for advanced cases, Oliva Lux. So Simone and Olivia Lux are the top 2 of the week. There are no bottoms, no one goes home, and Simone wins $5,000 for her lip sync performance.
Very exciting. It was a lovely episode last week, and now we get to see the flip side. We start out, though, with the winner's circle. Simone is reveling in her win. Gottmik and Candy are shooketh because they were convinced they were going to have to be lip syncing against each other. Elliot's like, we are all sisters. You know, we as Drag Race girls, we get to choose our family. You know what I mean? We're going to be sisters forever.
And then he calls the other girls that he just left the B Squad. So sisters. Sisters,
that was
okay,
quick.
Girl.
That was quick.
The Porkchop girls are nowhere to be found yet, but we soon realize that they think he's gone, and
that's gonna be some lights coming on behind the workroom mirror bullshit when that happens.
I mean,
it's so good to see you.
I hope that's the next thing we get to see is the face crack of the girls.
So exciting
when they see Elliot again, Miss Elliot with 2 T's,
Elliotina.
The next day, the girls
Elliot with a capital T.
Elliot with
how
hot
they-
tea.
You know how they do on Grindr when they're capitalizing T's out of place. You know what that is.
Mhm. They want some smoke in their T zone.
All the girls are talking about the trade. They're like, the other girls may have won the lip syncs, but we have the good looks in this group. Do you think this is the trade of the season group?
The Porkchop Queens or the Winner's Circle?
The Pork Chopatinas.
I would say that are we talking girl looks, or like if I had a Kai go point?
No, like out of drag, like.
Oh, out of drag, I think Simone and Mick and yeah, I'd say Winner's Circle maybe.
Okay.
I'm not saying the Porkchop girls are ugly, but I am inferencing it.
You're inferring that. Yeah, and but Utica is reveling in the fact that all of her fellow queens are cute, and she's very tall, and she gets to look down at all their little nuggets.
Wondering dressing room eyes. Looking at your sisters while she's tucking.
Yeah, Sister Dick.
Do you need me to spot you while you tuck? Here, I'll hold the end of that tape. Why don't we go in the corner?
Sister Dick, you know what they say.
Utica says Utica's
Sister Dick
after it.
Sister Dick will make me click. The OnlyFans. Video message from RuPaul. Utica. Utica. Video message from RuPaul says, "My queens, sometimes an early win can make you soft and easy, but we don't do nothing round here soft and easy. We like to do it hard and rough. So make me proud, Mary, and you can become a drag race phenomenon."
No. So we learned that RuPaul likes it anon.
Whoa.
Phenomenon anon. And then look, Ru's here. And Utica's trying to get him too. She's trying to get it all. She says he's a snack.
Well, think about it. These girls had to go out early, be in quarantine by themselves. Honey, the sexual energy is bubbling just beneath the surface.
Well, there's a cream for that. Ru sachets in and says, "Welcome to RuPaul's Drag Race, the emotional roller coaster edition. I'm sure in your past you've survived things a whole lot crazier than a lip sync for your life. And it's that drive and determination that can make you a winner, baby."
Right. And so RuPaul announces that, sort of like last time, there will be a runway show for the quote unquote mini challenge. It's pretty max. It's pretty maxy. The runway show serving two different looks on the runway, in a show called Lady and the Vamp. So it's probably the same as Day to Night, right?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. I think everybody's costumes could have very easily been from the first directive too.
Yeah,
I think they gave everybody that as a freebie. Like, we won't make you get together an outfit that we know you won't wear. But for the runways, for each team's first episode, like if Mick or Simone were in the other runway, we would have never gotten to see that sexual seahorse and Little Miss Boxer.
I know. Could you imagine?
Yeah, then that would have been like, oh man, because those outfits were great.
We still would have seen them on Instagram. The girls like to post them on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Joey J had a little gold headband. He said, "This is what I was going to wear." We should really get to the rest of this episode, though, because Kimora needs to start her makeup. And we need to give her at least 7.5 hours.
She needed to start a fefew episodes ago. She needed to start when we were still in season 5.
She should have come in cooking.
Girl, okay, here's the thing. She says beauty can't be rushed. She is used to taking her time, usually 4 to 5 hours to have the transformation happen. And I understand this because I love having a leisurely get ready time. I like it to be, I can take breaks. I can, I'm not rushed or my energy isn't like heightened or agitated. That's what I like. But I also understand the reality is sometimes you have to get in it and get on it and go.
Yeah. So
I can do both. Before going on Drag Race, it really helps to have it under your belt, getting ready under a certain clockable amount of time.
Did any girls on your season, like when they got to the set, were they like a boy mode, like not shaved, and then they would have to go and shave and then come back and everybody else had started their makeup already?
I'm sure, because I feel like maybe even at some point I was shaving like while we were on set.
I did that a couple times too, and then I was like, this is eating into my time too much.
Right, because it is quick. So she's at a disadvantage for this, for sort of needing 5 hours and having 1 hour.
Girl, and she's so pretty anyway. It's not like she needs it. I mean, 10 words: long bangs, heavy powder head, no walk fast, no spook. And Kimora is actually spooked because she looks up and the workroom is literally empty. The producers are like, Kimora, we're walking.
Where the hell are my tits?
Where the hell are my tits?
It was very jiggly caliente, getting ready for the boat challenge. Chad, crossed arms, tapping her foot, mad.
Chad's over there idling her boat. Emissions in the water.
How heavily produced do you think that moment was? Or do you think it... I don't think RuPaul sits around waiting for anybody on Drag Race.
When Kimora's leaving the room, she had the dark lip on.
Who do we know from this season?
Oh, so Dipper is sleuthing for us because the dark lip is the vamp look. So it is suggested that the real wait happened in between looks, between Lady and Vamp.
Wow, what intel, Dip? Thanks.
Because look, dark.
Aha.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay.
Oh, crafty editing.
I was entertained.
I'm feeling entertained. The judges tapping their toes angrily was amusing.
Amusement. I have none of these girls' numbers in my phone, so I can't ask any of them for the real tea. But this runway is pretty slick. Denali comes out first for the lady look in this short little blue Frozen forget-me-not look with a yellow hair hat, and very Alaskan state flower. A little Tyra lace detail on the leg. Gorge.
Okay, these looks are really fun. I love Lady and the Vamp. I almost like it more than the wording of Day and Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same ass thing. You get to do something really soft and ladylike, and then you get to do something more like edgy and like sexy. Denali looks cool. I generally like the look, and I like the urine yellow hair as well. Joey J. Half
mat and a belt.
This I can't. Let me just...
Après ski?
I really like Joey J as a character and as a performer.
Same.
And that's all I'm going to say. Anyway.
Rosé comes in full concept, day walking at the MoMA, Moschino-inspired hand-painted dress with like this little clutch, and she's got a little joke at the end because they're like, who's Ozay? And then she ding out the purse. It's like, we love an Easter egg.
So fucking fun. Really beautifully done. And I heard a little piece of intel that Laguna Blue hand-painted this fucking outfit.
Work, Laguna. Talent.
Really gorgeous. Love it.
Tamisha Iman comes out, and I think Michelle calls this color Dazzleberry. And it really kind of is. It's that color of it's that color of that cummerbund that show choir used to wear. It's like a garnet / raspberry. And it's a harem pant with a red lace robe. Now, this could be used for day walking. This could be used for turnting. This could be used for travel garment. This could be used for a lot of things. The only thing I don't like about it is the hair is a little it's a little day for the outfit, and the outfit feels night. I think the hair could be bigger. It's beautiful hair, but, put another one of that on and I would be sold.
Yeah. I love the color. I love the look. Stunning.
Beautifully made. You can't tell it's like a homemade garment at all.
Exactly. Utica is giving us plastic ball, mod dress, cut out, pink hair, balls on the hair, balls on the dress, balls on the hands.
Now, Tamisha said, I'm jeweled, and if you ain't in drag if you ain't got no stones on. Utica ain't in drag unless she got balls on, apparently.
She does. Have you ever had balls on your chest and head at the same time?
Yes, 100%. Have you ever had balls on your head and your chest at the same time?
I like this Utica look. And the gluing of balls to shit, I feel like we've seen it in drag, but this interpretation of it is very well executed and really, really nice. I liked it a lot.
So, careful what you say, because LaShawn Beyond told us this wasn't RuPaul's best ball race.
This is RuPaul's best ball race.
Now, Kimora, she comes walking out, Kate Fiddleton, all British with a little teacup, little hat, looking like it's kind of the silhouette of like Carrie's wedding suit, that like old Galliano tailoring. Like, she looks gorgeous.
I absolutely love this look. This is one of my favorites of the whole episode.
Her makeup looks exactly the same though as it did in the first runway, kind of, to me. Like, I'm not seeing like, did she skip a step? What was the rush here?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's worth the wait.
Okay.
Should we talk about the vamp look before we go to break, or should we go to break?
Let's go to a break.
Let's take a break. Leave him wanting more.
Let's take a break. Yeah. Okay.
Give Kimora some time to do some tight lining on that waterline.
Shopping online for clothes can be daunting. You never know if things will fit, returns are difficult, and you don't even know what store or site to start with. Honestly, it's enough to make a gal scream.
Please don't scream, my dear sister. Don't distress. How about you let Stitch Fix do all the hard work and find you a nice dress?
Ooh, yes, I do love Stitch Fix.
Stitch Fix can help you choose new pieces you'll love, whether your winter wardrobe looks like pants and sweaters, or here in California, t-shirts and shorts. There are great options at Stitch Fix.
That's right. Stitch Fix offers clothing hand-selected by expert stylists for your unique size, style, and budget. It's a completely different and fun way to find clothes that you will love to wear.
Try on pieces at home before you buy. Keep what you love and return what you don't. Stitch Fix has free shipping, easy returns, and exchanges, and a prepaid return envelope is included.
There's no subscription required. Try Stitch Fix once or set up automatic deliveries. You'll pay just a $20 styling fee for each box, which gets credited toward pieces you keep. And there are no hidden fees ever.
Stitch Fix has styles and clothing fit for any occasion, for women, men, kids, non-binary people, and they ship all over the U.S., and they're available in the U.K. as well.
Get started today at stitchfix.com/drag, and you'll get 25% off when you keep everything in your fix.
That's stitchfix.com/drag for 25% off when you keep everything in your fix.
Stitchfix.com/drag.
I also love in this Tamisha Iman quote, she says, and I'm jeweled because you ain't drag if you ain't got no stones on. She doesn't say you ain't in drag, which is how I wrote it when I heard it, but then I listened to it back and she says you ain't drag. And I just love that she's not saying in drag.
Oh, yeah. You're more than welcome to lose a preposition or a conjunctive word if you put a Z on something, or if you add a honey. Because drags, honey. Yeah, see, that was like a 10-word sentence, but down to 3 words.
Yeah.
You know?
Incredible.
You ready for a little nighttime is the right time with this and a vamp category?
It's Oh, the night is my world. Yes, I absolutely. Okay, it's time for vamp time.
Denali is in a custom Dallas Coulter, the Lady Hyde.
Oh, really?
Gray sheer hoop skirt with big black hair, a 180 from her other look. And it's a great big silhouette. It's something we haven't seen from her yet, and showing versatility to the judges.
And it's a cool reference. It's referencing a designer runway show that did a similar type of thing. The sort of
drag queens ripping off designer runways?
Well, it's not. But that's the great thing about drag is it's like that's what we do. It's not ripping off. Like we lip sync other people's music. We wear knockoffs of the designs that designers make. That's what drag queens fucking do.
Some
and it's
queens
great
do that,
to see.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, girl, talk to Simone and Gottmik and Candy, all them with the fashions.
Right.
Like, ooh, I'd love to look inspired by Moschino Rosé. And, like, Simone's out there in Moschino.
Right. And that's great.
Love. Yeah.
Joey
Girls are
J.
shopping.
Well, Joey J is shopping as well.
At Rainbow.
This is kind of giving me Jade Jolie when she was wearing the sort of gunmetal, like with all the accessories
and the copper.
It's that look that you go to the beauty store and you grab all the things and you say, okay, this is drag. That's what this look says to me. I don't think it's fair to say, oh, you wouldn't even wear this for a drag number in a bar. You could, and you could get away with it. I think it would be fine for that.
Sure, you could wear it. The earrings are the best part of this outfit.
It could have been really taken to Vamp Town with a hat that says, "Hi, I'm a dominatrix," or then it would have been kind of like what you did with the bodysuit and the hat. The Dom hat.
It doesn't have much going on it, and for a simple silhouette you need a little something, and black kind of disappears and it doesn't really excite, especially when you ain't got a wig on either. Like there's so many more chances to add more here, and she didn't. But Rosé took every chance and used it in this outfit. She's got these what are they called, peignets?
Yeah.
She got a hat. This
and
is
the white of
the
white of the pannier is not showing in this one. No.
I think she used lace from Lace Front Wigs to make that.
She's looking like a lamp in a whorehouse. She looks fantastic.
This ruched little sleeve and a little poof, making her look all petite and gorge. And this is the way to contour a jaw. You wear a fucking fence on your head, honey. That is how you do it, honey. Because me and Rosé look a lot alike, and I'm gonna take that hat.
She looks like she looks like J-Lo in The Cell, bitch. She looks like fucking. She's trying to catch criminals in the dreamscape. Okay,
sickening.
So amazing.
Yeah. Tamisha in this hair look. It's Dark Lady, Elvira, 84 inches of hair. The wig goes into the back of the dress, yet she found a way to like nip it in and give herself a waist, She did everything right here. I have no notes for this at all.
It's very hard to successfully do a look that's made out of the tracks of hair because we've seen it go kind of wrong and just not look. This is that done so perfectly. I love it. It's also referencing Elvira. Fantastic. A+. Love it.
I mean, she could win by a hair for sure with this look. What'd you think of Kimura?
Well, I like the look. Wet hair is never a thrilling moment for me, but it's fine. I like the look. I like the garment.
The garment's beautiful.
She wears clothes.
The accessorization is beautiful. But it's just like the same thing with a different skirt that she wore the first time. Yeah, I know what she was trying to do with like, oh, I'm keeping it in the Suits family, but like
Right.
the hair just wasn't an event. And you always, whenever you walk out on the runway, you want it to be an event. You want people to remember it. You want people to go like, yes, not like, oh yeah, that damp wig you wore, that damp red wig. Because honey, yeah,
You
but
know,
it's
you
Mugler.
just run
I mean,
it. You just run it under the sink and go. It's so easy. Next up, we have Utica. She
looking like
is...
she didn't buy this out of Boutica. This is homemade for sure.
Well, I think it's cool. I
think it's cool too.
I recorded this and sent it to Jeremy because this is very Jeremy drag.
Very her.
Wild,
Crystal
unhinged red hair. Yes, Crystal Powers boots house down. Witchy, referencing a time of old.
Yeah,
and the makeup is really fun.
I mean, teenage Winifred Sanders for sure.
During her tumultuous teen years.
Yeah, 100%. Not mad, creative, fun. Now, back in the workroom, Kimora feels relieved that she made it through everything.
Now, can you press that Intel sound cue, please? I'm getting intel from inside the house. Apparently, it took way longer than was even shown. It was way longer. And they show the beat where Tamisha has lipstick on, but Kimora is still like in the moisturizing phase. And that is not clever editing. That was actually how it was. So I will clear that we're allowed to say this, but that's what I'm.
We do have one of these girls' numbers, so we can check in with her.
Oh, we have many girls' numbers.
Many
girls' numbers. We have so many girls' numbers.
We exchanged numbers because we all used to do volunteer work at Habitat for Humanity.
That's hot goss.
Rosé says that she doesn't feel competitive against the other girls in the room. And but I also remember her saying, well, I'll take that crown then and the money. Was that her? Someone saying they're not there for the money, or they're just. Tamisha says that she came for the sisterhood too.
Girl, well, it's all very well and good to have this type of conversation because you do feel a bond with your sisters, and they are all just ecstatic right now. But very soon, it's going to be, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I care about Heidi.
Hey, Heidi. I'm alone, bitch. I ain't here to make friends.
How many pageants have you done? Would you say more than 200 or less than 200, Willam?
Oh, less. But how many have I won? About 90. About 90.
95.
And honestly, I saw Tamisha Iman in that clip that's going around with her in that black and white dance number, bucking, going crazy, living. I think I saw the same 8 count, though, that she did in Janet Jackson.
Well, you know what? When it's a hit, sometimes you got to play the hit.
Hey, and at least she can do an 8 count. I mean,
if Madonna did a concert and didn't do like a prayer, you'd be pissed off. So you want to see the hit.
This is true.
I love that Tamisha is getting the like rightful attention that she deserves as a fucking drag icon. And
patriarch.
Yes.
Matriarch, sorry.
I'm so glad to see all the like clips popping up like on Twitter here and there of like her old performances, of her daughter's performances. So like that's major. She's fucking amazing. She's done over 200 pageants. She's won about 95 pageants. And she's been doing drag for 30 years. 49 years old. Was you even born yet?
Is she the oldest contestant that we've had on Drag Race ever?
How old was Tempest? 'Cause
Tempest?
She for a long time said she was the oldest to come through the door.
I
guess
Tamisha doesn't look the oldest. She's doing great already.
That's tea.
She looks like she's in her like early 30s. I look older than Tamisha.
Wow.
And Tamisha talks about her actual biological kids too, which it's nice to have another parent in the workroom, supervisor.
Exactly. We love to see, some of the girls have children. And this is not a new
Some of the girls
phenomenon.
drink children.
A lot of drag queens out there have children. Right, and some of them drink them.
Look who's here.
RuPaul comes back in the workroom. The Maxi Challenge, the queens will be performing the song Phenomenon, an original anthem for the RuPaul's Drag Race live show in Vegas. Each queen will write their own original verse, and as a group, they need to come up with choreography that says, "Bitch, I'm sickening now."
Phenomenot. The queens have to write lyrics, and each verse is very short. I think nowadays, if a girl doesn't come in with a few couplets or like some a limerick or two that's catchy, like, girl, do your homework. Anybody that's on season of Drag Race, get some rhyme words together, get a rap together, get your counts down, because you're gonna have to do this. And I love that they're
part of the game.
They're making the girls do one of the hardest things in the first challenge out, which is like writing a song and like performing and dancing and actual things that we do in our career, not jump in a fish tank and see if you drown or let us throw paint at you
drown.
and then spin around. These are things that are really helpful. And we get to see all the girls and what they can do before we say, hit the house, bitch. You'll be back on All Stars.
Yes.
This is I love this version of the show, and I hope they keep doing it too, because it doesn't make anybody an instant loser first episode, and it gives us a chance to get to know these girls. Some of them I don't want to, but I mean, I'm happy for the experience.
It's very good advice. Have some bars ready. Bring 2 matching outfits that you could change the size on, and have some bars. Okay.
Bring the bars. Bring a couple chuckles, some jokes.
Right. And the girls are writing. Joey J says, "I'm not a singer or a rapper, but I'm very gay."
I was hoping he was just going to throw out words like Ariana, Muffin Top.
That's weird. That'd be
KY
really
Warming
funny.
Lube.
That'd be really funny.
But
and we don't even see the whole recording session, which
we don't even see a bit of it. They show us no recordings.
I kind of love that, because then it's not about, someone fumbled on one word on the mic. No, in the studio, you do it as many times as you need to get the best that you can get, and they allow them the chance to do that, and I think that's cool.
Henry Cavill.
We're going to take a break, but I think first we need to talk about choreography. Now, I like choreography that builds. And I also think that we can
go
just
somewhere.
Right, it has to go somewhere. I think that we can just also cut and paste. Like, we can cut and paste the chorus and the verse, and then chorus and the verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly a dancer, but I am a choreographer. So
who else is a choreographer?
Me. I majored in choreography in college.
And how many pageants have you done yet? You don't dance? You're not even saying you're a dancer, Tamisha. She's just quiet in the back, letting these girls be their own worst enemies, and then at the end of this choreography rehearsal, we'll see what happens. But Joey J, Denali, and Rose are all trying to be big cheese with this choreo task, and I think it would have helped if they all said at one point, who should we put in charge? Because it's always nice to have someone to blame later.
Yes, but isn't it fun watching the chaos ensue? I mean,
God, yes. I'm just saying what I would have done, bitch.
Yes, it would have been really smart to put, honestly, Tamisha in charge, but that isn't what happened. Why don't we take a break and we'll come right back?
Well, we'll take a break on that one.
There is a lot happening in the world right now.
Yes, there's global pain. And personally, I feel myself with constant thoughts about what will happen next.
Well, you might know what I'm going to say next, but let's talk about BetterHelp.
Totally. BetterHelp is a great resource for online counseling. They will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist with a broad range of expertise to choose from.
You'll get timely and thoughtful responses from your counselor. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions from home.
BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if need be. And it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling with financial aid available.
Visit betterhelp.com/ drag. That's better, H-E-L-P. And join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
We have a special offer for Race Chaser listeners. You can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/drag.
That's betterhelp.com/drag for 10% off your first month.
BetterHelp is professional counseling done online in the comfort and safety of your own home or wherever you want to do it. So go get some.
Work. Okay, so we're back. Now, should we hold on the 3? I think we'll hold on the 3. Actually,
can we hold on the 5?
Oh, yeah. Better. I like that. So,
Yeah.
how about we go, instead of going chic, we go chic. Oh, yes. So much better, you guys. Okay. All right. We've got the first 4 beats of the song down. Great. Okay.
Congratulations. Oh, wrong song. If you want, why don't we just wear the plant?
When the moon is in the 7th house.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you should watch the original Wigstock with Alexis Arquette and Jackie B.
You know, some people like to do like impersonating like a famous person, but I just do myself, you know what I mean? Yeah, I invented that. I'm kidding. Jackie B, Alexis Arquette, we love you.
What if we ripple the head and then we stay in line?
It's a case of too many cooks in the kitchen. You just see Tamisha fuming.
And I don't want dinner from none of them, honestly.
It's like Ratatouille.
None of it is revelatory to me. You know, I think that Tamisha saved this whole number by making them cross positions, because moving on that lyric, you know, from Sydney to LA, you know, you got to do like the whole like crossover. Crossy's crossing, and Tamisha does that. She says, no. And then when Miss Kimura can't pick it up as fast as everybody, she's just quick and she says, no, wait, we go now. And bitch, thank God for Tamisha I'm on.
Absolutely. She looks at the clock. She says we're running out of time, and she jumps in and she intervenes. I wish that she worked for the U.S. government. I really do. The next day, the queens walk into the workroom and Kimura's running late already. She missed the first van. She had to get in the second van.
Man. She talks about how she is hiding a side of herself from her boyfriend. Her boyfriend doesn't like that she does drag. She doesn't keep her drag at home. She keeps it in a storage unit. And she doesn't do tons of gigs because her boyfriend wouldn't want to date a full-time drag queen.
Well, no wonder she takes 5 hours to get ready. She gets to spend 5 hours away from her boyfriend. It is possible to keep these to keep it separate, you know. And I know a lot of queens who are like that, who are like, you know, I don't want my drag in the house. I want it to be like in a separate room or a separate, you know what I mean? That's not uncommon.
Maybe that's why it takes her 5 hours to get ready, because she has to go an hour each way to her storage unit. Is that what she usually? Girl, I understand not wanting to live with your drag, but like having a man. Sorry,
that's your boyfriend outside. He said, bitch.
3 times.
Yeah,
he's
what
leaving.
are you doing in there? It's like you're.
I'm definitely not doing drag. I'll be right out.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire. You're like rubbing off the makeup.
No, girl. The guy that I'm dating, he don't mind that I do it.
He likes. He
saw a picture on the wall, and he said, "You still have that outfit?" And I said, "One moment."
Keep the wig on.
Little leopard slingshot.
It's all fine and good until the trade says, "Can I try the wig on?"
No, it's all fine and good until he says, "I don't like that wig," and I'm like, "Excuse me?" He said, "I just like your normal hair," and I'm like, "Ugh, yuck."
Well, we're not at a place where we're accepting notes right now, but thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is glued on. So, we talked about Tandy Amon Dupree already a little bit, which if you have, I'm glad they showed the clip like multiple times, but watch the whole video because she doesn't just fall out of the ceiling. She then goes on to do the entire 8-minute mix of I Need a Hero, getting thrown around the stage by Superman. It's a phenomenal performance.
And that's phenomenal, yeah. And her shoe broke when she hit the floor. So she did that whole number with a broken heel.
I love drag so much.
Girl, I put this on the beatdown 4 or 5 years ago because I was so obsessed with it. And if you're ever feeling I don't know what number to do tonight, or I'm not excited, I'll just wear a bob. You put on this Tandy Iman Dupree number, and you will feel energized again for sure. You'll feel lazy, and then you're like, oh, I need to do something tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you do something?
Okay, on the main stage, RuPaul, she said, honey,
tangerine. Girl, she looks like a clementine.
Time. Yes.
I love this. Using the ruching and the folding to create an even bigger hip, and then just cinching it in the middle, and then she looks beautiful. The whole judging panel looks exemplary today. The hair is great.
I love it. I love that. I want to steal that orange dress off a mannequin at DragCon. I really, really do.
Michelle's in Michelle looks like she's in RuPaul season 4 episode 8 green dress.
Oh yeah, it
that
is
the
very
bitch sent me
that.
home in.
Yeah,
very that resplendent
You've
on the runway.
broken the rules.
It has come to my attention that Nicole Byer also looks sickening. No,
so sickening.
It's
I'm so glad to see her there, and she looks phenom.
Gorge.
Really, really great.
Boudoir red.
Yes.
Energy, making everybody laugh. She could be a what's it called? A permanent judge, and I would not be mad at that at all.
Honestly, same.
Probably conflict with all of her other gigs, though.
Right. The girls, some of the girls perform phenomenon. Who were your standouts?
My standout probably was Denali. Just because she did it. She did it hard. She did everything. I thought Joey J was fun. Utica I wasn't mad at. Tamisha I wasn't mad at. Rose I definitely wasn't mad at. Yeah. Who did you enjoy?
Great. Kimura looked great, but the verse was a little lacking. It left a little something. Do we think it's the next Roxy Andrews? And I'm here to make it clear. I don't think it's catchy enough to be the next Roxy. I could be wrong, but
I
Roxy
caught it
Andrews,
and then I put it down. I didn't even want it.
The Roxy Andrews line works so well because it's I'm Roxy Andrews and I'm here to make it clear. I know you love me, baby, because that's why you brought me here. That it's very, very catchy, and that's why I think it's so iconic. But this, it could be. She might be, to quote Widow Von Du. Bitch, she might be.
She definitely had the girl group look down. She looked beautiful. This was very in the vein of I'm going to do the Destiny's Child girl group like how Olivia Lux did a definite girl group look, you know? This Mackie, this Fringe, this Tina Turner Beyonce moment is perfect. And it's not Mackie. It's someone else made it.
But it's very Mackie-esque.
It's very that.
And she's the Mackie
She's
doll.
the Mackie doll.
She tells us in her verse, she says, honey, that's what I do, mama. That's what I do. That's what I do, mama.
Not to hate, but so far the clothes are the best part about her. The clothes and the looks.
Great clothes.
Because
beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns. This runway is, we're here, we're sheer, get used to it.
Yes.
The girls come out in another look. Denali starts the runway again with sheer flower petals and this bulbous braid. It's giving me very Iris Van Herpelen or whatever her name is, but it needs more to me. I think it's a little. It looks like an upside down orchid, and I wish it was just fuller. I wish it had more things. You know.
Right.
Not mad.
Is it sheer? I don't know. Some of the interpretations of sheer for this one were not what I would have done.
Wasn't sheer genius?
But sheer fantasy. But I mean, she looks cool. She looks pretty. Yeah. Like you said, she looks like an orchid. And I mean, she's really good at drag.
Not mad.
Joey J.
Fringe?
Fringe, that's for me.
Honey, I don't know any girl that wouldn't put this in her closet immediately.
Right. You love this outfit, though.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I mean, I like it. Do I love it? It's cute, but it feels like she could have gone a lot further with it. I feel like if there was fringe on the inside, on the lining of it too, and it was just like every time she moved, it was just fringe, fringe, fringe. I feel like it needed to double up on the fringe a little bit. I feel like she could have had a wig on, or even just a spit curl.
Or a hat.
Anything.
Had the fringe tied into it. I feel like just a little styling choices could have taken this to a time and a place. Mm-hmm. Whereas, and not just been like, oh, it's a really cool, fun, fun garment.
Not mad at her at all, but, Now, Kamora's look, the sheer bodysuit with the poncho and the feathers and the stones and...
Now this...
hardest working earlobes in the business, they said, because honestly, bitch, she has 22s on her ears. These are huge, these hubcaps.
This is sheer as well. I mean, yes, the earrings are fantastic. The hair is big. The hair is a say something wig day for sure.
Honey.
But this is a sheer garment. Not only is it sheer on her body, she also has wings that are also sheer. This sheer. It is
the sheerness. Okay. 100%.
Dun.
Dun, dun.
Next, Rosé, hand-dyed plastic sheer loofahs, pink hair. What do you think? Is this sheer to you?
I mean, the elements of the outfit that comprise it may be sheer, like the plastic and then the wing things. But it just
you call plastic sheer? Plastic is see-through.
It's see-through. It's sheer.
Would you describe plastic as being sheer?
It wouldn't be my first word to describe it.
She looks fun. She looks like a jellyfish, cunt from hell.
Girl, it's very like the feeling hot at SeaWorld. Those sleeves. Just put on your ruffle arms for hot. It's very that.
It is very that.
And I'm not mad, but like would I wear this? Yes. I would the gun be firmly planted to my temple? Yes. Yeah. Tamisha.
She looks cool.
Yeah, Miss Tamisha. Oh, she's getting text. Tamisha is in this golden sheer gown with this is a RuPaul gown, honey. Mm-hmm. RuPaul would wear this in a second, probably without the sleeve. Mm-hmm. In a second. Looks beautiful. No notes. This is a sheer gown.
It says sheer to me. You can see her legs through it.
They don't show her blinking once.
She is, because, honey, she's got her eye on the ground.
Neat.
She looks beautiful, resplendent, and radiant. We live.
She said she's ready to go to the Golden Globes and get the trophy.
Yes, honey. Utica is giving us. I think I sent this one to Jeremy too, because it's very scarves, Stevie Nicks with the clouds and the this and the that and the moon and the stars and the tarot cards and the psychics and the gorgons and the witches.
This is very Amethyst Journey, 100%.
Very, very that Amethyst Journey.
Yeah, I love what Utica's wearing. I think it needs a little more scarves or like some different things mixed in, but I know that she probably made this herself and not a lot of stores were open, and like she looks beautiful. Would I've liked a little more? Sure, it's Drag Race. I feel like a regular girl could wear this to a Renaissance fair and fit in,
Right. And her styling choices were unique and gave you something to like look and get into.
Oh yeah, from the head up, I was 100% happy. The hair, the makeup, everything looked great. And this is the second time we've seen 28 looks in a week. This is the fourth look.
Not mad at it. We love it.
Not mad at all.
And we really, splitting them up this way has given us a chance to really get to know the girls as well.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We're going to take a break on that one.
Oh, I got to take it.
there's something about you today. It's like you're radiating this vibe.
Oh, are you referring to my freshness?
Yeah, and that's a new one for you. Hello, Fresh.
Jokes aside, okay, we want to talk about America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh.
HelloFresh offers 23 plus recipes each week featuring a range of flavors, cuisines, and ingredients so you'll never get bored with what they send you.
Eating healthier has never been easier with low-cal, carb-smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian options available every week. And no matter what you choose, every single recipe is packed with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers.
You can cut down on grocery bills and food waste too, because HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients so you're not overbuying and throwing away rotten produce, which is a burden on the planet and your wallet, not to mention wasteful. That's why I say throw them at drag queens.
Listen, cooking, girl, you know I'm not a whiz in the kitchen, but they really make it so easy. They give you recipe cards, picture instructions, and so, girl, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, and I choose meals from the website, and I look at them, and I'm like, ooh, I could really do this. Then I make someone else do it for me. It's great. They're delicious. If you go to HelloFresh.com/10drag and use the code 10drag for 10 free meals, including free shipping.
That's right. HelloFresh.com/10drag and use code 10drag. That's code 10drag, 10drag. For, get this, 10 free meals, including free shipping.
Oh, I see what they did. Okay, yeah.
It's
We
10.
love
10.
HelloFresh.
Well, Willam, you know that Drag Race switched up the format. They switched it up. They did. So
what we thought they were going to do isn't what necessarily what they're going to do ever.
Yeah. So we're gonna switch up the format too. Huh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We're
okay.
keeping you guessing over here at Race Chasems. Right now, we want to introduce a little segment that we call the UK Minute. Where we can check in with Manila and Latrice and tell us a quick little tidbit about Drag Race UK.
Honey, we're going to the international date line.
Honey, call the international date line. 99
Now.
cents per minute, $4.99 for each additional minute.
My name is Latrice Royale.
And I'm Manil Luzon.
And this is your UK Minute.
On episode 1, RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, we meet all the queens. Do you think the overall entrance looks and lines that they said when they walked into the room were a top or a chop, Latrice?
Top.
Oh! Sickening, right?
Lovely. Yeah. A mini challenge full of balls being thrown at your queen's face. Did you live?
Oh, I love pit cruise balls in my face. I don't like sports, but I'll do it for the balls. Okay, so they have 2 runway looks on the first runway representing a UK gay icon and their hometowns. What were the fashions? Were they fabulous?
Sickening.
Sickening. Well, some of them were sickening.
Some
Most of them were sickening.
Gagging. And a wild first elimination. Were you gagged?
Kind of unexpected. Wasn't thinking this queen was going to go home first. I don't think anyone was, but now the stakes are high because,
That's how it works.
Uh-huh.
For more recaps of Season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK,
check out The Chop every Tuesday here on the Mom Network.
Beep, beep.
Beep. Toot, toot. Hey.
Beep, beep. Girl.
He did it. Whoever that is, they're turning it.
I have... If you want to hear more about Drag Race UK, please check out The Chop with Latrice and Manila. And even if you don't want to hear about it, as a favor to Alaska, please just go and subscribe to it.
Favor to Alaska?
Yeah, because they like you more than me. It's
also,
fine.
now it's a favor to me.
Please go subscribe to all the Mom podcasts. It would be very helpful to us. And you can listen to them, too. They're great. Do you want to get into these judges' critiques for the girls?
I do.
Some of the girls do good.
Yeah, some of the girls. Denali definitely gets high marks across the board. They love all of her fashion choices. They were blown away by the performance, the song, and the rap. All really, really strong. Really great.
Yeah. Joey J was enjoyable, according to the judges.
Let's talk about okay, let's talk about Wiggate.
Okay.
Because I have an opinion on this that may not be popular, but I defend Joey J's choice.
Me too.
Right. Because,
but is it a good choice?
Well, I think it was a smart choice to say right out of the gate, this is my thing. This is what I do. I perform the fucking house down. And my thing is wearing no wig. Now, she was smart because she knew she was going to get that critique. And now she's going to wear wigs throughout the rest of the competition and show us a variety. I hope.
Oh, you mean what every drag queen pretty much does?
Well, yes, but it's smart to establish herself with this thing because there are so many drag queens out there. There's a franchise on every continent, and there's hundreds of Ru girls now. So I think she differentiated herself, and you may hate it right now. You may be like, put on a... My mom texted me, and she was like, Joey J needs to put on some damn hair. So she's polarizing. She's polarizing, but she's memorable. And I think she's a very interesting character and a really great performer.
Yeah, I think queens should wear whatever the hell they want, but on Drag Race, it helps to be as in drag as possible sometimes. If there's a spot that can be in drag, put it in drag.
Right. And that's the thing about Drag Race is like you have your thing, but the part of it is each runway you have to show a completely different side of yourself and show your variety. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
I mean, even if he took that fringe poncho and put it on his head and wrapped it up like he got out of the shower, that would have been at least something up there, you know? I need a little more something.
Exactly.
But the judges, Michelle says, you're actually quite entertaining, which is
actually,
like pulling teeth
shocked.
for her. Pulling teeth.
Yeah. But Joey J really is an electrifying performer. Check her out. Kimora Hall.
Girl, fashion, the taste, it's all there. But she's just not coming to life, the judges are saying. And the most, I mean, I said it earlier, the most memorable thing so far is that the most memorable thing about her is the look so far. But she does clap back a little bit with this. Michelle says, you've got some competition. And Kimora says, where?
Like so funny, so quick.
And that may not be true. Like, but at least she looks cunt while she's saying it, bitch.
Exactly.
And she was funny and she gave us a chuckle. She should have merch that just says, where?
Very funny. Very good idea. Yeah, she definitely shows that she does have personality. I think that she was probably thrown off because she was running late and struggling with the race against time. And so it's very hard to put in your absolute best when you're fucking distracted like that. Rosé, they say her performances were very good because it was. And Ross thinks her main stage is crafty. And Ross is also Rosé's government name, Ross and Ross. So it's funny that Ross and Ross are talking to each other.
Ross seems to be very smart about keeping the internet and the kids happy, because when he says, "Oh, you know, I'm going to get crucified for this," I did last season. I said it, that type of thing, and he tiptoes around it, but then he says something about like kindergarten or something, and he said something that made me go oof.
And
at the end of it, he like doubled down on the crafty thing, and I was like, "There's nothing wrong with crafty."
No, there's not. And I also think it was like an incorrect application of the word, because I mean, maybe the sleeves could be seen as like kind of an afterthought, but the garment she was wearing was not crafty at all. I mean, there was a lot of detail.
I mean, all that. I mean, she literally putting plastic on a garment. That's something someone would do at craft night with like a heat gun.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
You're known to wear garments completely out of plastic and pose with a gun.
Out of a plastic garbage bin as well. Yeah,
I understand what Ross is saying, and I would. He wouldn't wear that outfit, and neither would I.
Well,
he could have just kept it simple and said that, though.
Right, exactly. Tamisha the judges are in awe over Tamisha's garment, one of the most beautiful dresses that has ever been on the main stage. And it's very nice to see this sort of like reverence for this person who has done so much in the drag community and so much for the drag community. And it's great to see the judges really like giving her this moment of like, we see you, we fucking respect what you've done and who you are in this community. I like to see that.
I mean, I like to see it too. I just hope it's not a indicator of, the girls that get the story out first are the ones that are going to be hitting it, because they're giving her a lot of story. And she has a lot of story to tell, so I'm glad. But, like, I hope she sticks around for a while. Utica has a new catchphrase. Very, what was it? Paris, Rome, Milan.
Right. London, Paris, Milan.
London, LaGuardia. JFK, LaGuardia, Kennedy. No, wait.
Yeah.
Newark, LaGuardia, Kennedy.
Very funny.
Utica has Syracuse, Schenectady, Utica.
Schenectady girls. You try and describe Utica without using the word quirky. She is very wild, kooky, and in the most wild and kooky thing I've ever heard, she believes in Jesus Christ. Well, that is kooky. She's a Seventh-day Adventist.
And I don't even know what that means. What religion is that? I do Advent at Christmas, but does she do it all year round? She get little like gifts and chocolates out of a house or something?
I honestly don't know a lot about the denomination, but she says that she herself is very, bring your own God and bring whatever you like to religion, which I think that's a good way of going about religion.
She explained it.
There's a lot that can be gained from religious teachings, whichever faith it is, and so and I think it's fine and cool to have that. So
yeah,
it's definitely a unique, it's definitely a unique perspective that we haven't super seen before on Drag Race.
The judges make a note to tell everybody stay true to themselves. Which is bullshit, because they just told Joey to put on a wig.
Love you for you.
They called Rosé crafty, and
love you for you.
And they told Kimora that she's got some competition. So
the Milan invasion.
I do like
love
that this show. Very Saint-Tropez. I do think that this show is doing a great job in celebrating like the wonderfulness of drag and letting the winners lip sync and showing off the talent instead of having to like sacrifice somebody right off the bat. And like, I applaud you, RuPaul's Drag Race, for doing this. And the girls are getting a little tip when they lip sync. The top two of the week are lip syncing this week, and they are Denali and Rosé.
That's right.
They're told, girls, it's a $500 tip, and we're not pooling.
5,000.
Baby.
5,000. Sorry.
$5,000 tip. The lip sync song is If You Seek Amy by Britney Spears. I have to tell you, listening to this song, I went and just put on Circus, the whole album by Britney Spears. I tell you, every single song is a fucking slap. Also, free Britney. But it really is a great song. I like this lip sync. They're both very engaging, fierce performers. So it's a very fun one to watch.
If you had $1, who would you give it to?
I'd rip it in half and give a little bit to both of them.
Oh, now you're King Solomon. Okay. Denali's getting my dollars.
Solomon.
Solomon. Great. Denali's definitely getting my $1 for this one. She
I
hit
just saw a messy Solomon.
I just saw a messy man.
It was really fun, but I think Denali took it with the voguing duck walk during the bridge.
Denali took it for me before the music even started. She like hit every beat and was giving face, and she was giving more Britney sex fuck doll. Yeah, and I kind of gravitate towards that, especially if the song is Britney sex fuck doll. Rosé was giving me a little more family friendly drag show comedy, big New York, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but she did fine too. I mean, they didn't ask her to leave. Now
Stop the music! Stop the music! Could you just please leave now?
Can you get out?
that would be a rough lip sync if that happened. That would
have
be
you ever
like
seen
if
a
you
girl
did
leave in the middle of a lip sync? I have.
Yes, many times.
Tyra left in the middle of the lip sync in Texas after her phone went off, and she just said, "I'm not feeling it." After the music restarted because they were playing it off her phone. I know I've told this story before,
If you're
but
not
I was
feeling it,
gagged.
that's fine.
How are you going to get up at a booking when it's your job? You have a fan in front of you. You're on your knees doing a ballad, and then you leave.
I like
and
it.
you won.
I like the choice.
You know, just
It's memorable.
You know, all they need is the first chorus and the first verse. I have a call. I'm busy.
Right. Anything notable happen in Untucked for you?
For Untucked, what I watched,
Joey J shaving is the thing that stood out for me because she was like, I've been in drag so long, and so she took her razor and like shaved her mustache area. Do you ever have to do that if you're in drag for a very long time?
What's shaving? No, but sometimes I miss the spot that's between like the cupid's bow of my lip above my lip because I don't do that when I shave, and then that'll grow out a little bit, and I'll have to like I'll hit it with a razor. If it's like if I'm in drag on drag con days when I'm done, by the end of it I'm woof, you know,
textured.
I'm Harry
Yes.
and the Hendersons.
Yeah. It definitely does. It definitely does happen. The girls. I mean, it's not a super eventful episode of Untucked, but we do kind of get the first confrontation about, who did you guys vote for? Oh, you voted for Utica, and then they showed Utica picking up Kimora's nail that she dropped on the ground, and that's what swung the vote.
Oh, yeah,
to save Utica.
That was the swing vote. I love that. You know, you always have to be kind when you can, and I think that Utica definitely has that in her.
Yes,
I think that they're setting up Kimora to hit the house with this whole "my family doesn't know I do drag." They're really going in about that. Like if drag must be so important to her. If she can't let her man in on it, she can't get herself up in it and ready on time. She can't tell her parents, like, how you're eliminating so much of the fun of drag by not being able to share it with people. She can't dance, like, so she can't do group numbers with your sisters. Like,
well, but she did, and I think by doing Drag Race, she is inviting a lot of people, and she's inviting her family and her boyfriend probably into the world of it. So, and we're seeing that process.
And if I was a casting director, I would recognize that we know what we're going to get with her. We're going to get gorgeous looks. And like, that's what she got cast for. It feels like she got cast for the gorgeous looks. The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race can't just look gorgeous, you know, like we need to see some chops behind it. And right now she's getting by. But like she's not doing herself any favors right now. That's what I'm trying to get out.
My stunning looks, my sickening hooks, I can do everything. And did I mention you'll be gagging when I start to see it?
Is that Rosé?
No, that's Jen.
Same thing, different year.
Do you see people online calling Rosé Pink Jan? So rude. So rotten.
Yeah, see, I think she's Lavender Laguna.
Oh, Lavender Laguna.
Yeah.
Lavender Laguna.
They're all talented. They're all great.
Girls, Stephanie's blessed children. I love them all so much.
Stephanie's stepchild.
We thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser this week so very much. And I'm Alaska, feeling icy, feeling spicy.
Feeling icy, feeling spicy. We'd love for you to write a review of our podcast as long as you like it on your preferred podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe, and you take us a moment and leave us a little rating.
That's right. You can follow the dolls at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000 and get a pen and take this down. Follow Race Chaser at Race Chaser Pod, and the Mom Podcasts account is at Mom Podcasts.
And you could see all the very that see somethings at Mom Podcasts. So you have something to look at while you have something to listen.
Did you see the one this week?
Oh, yeah, the Desperate Housewives Dreamgirls promo. Girl, I see something.
They are the fiercest dolls. They
really
are.
There's also bonus content available. Patreon.com/Willam. It's pay to play, so you just choose your fighter, and then you leave the coins on the dresser, and you can search for the Race Chaser content by searching the hashtag Race Chaser.
That's right. And there's really fun stuff on there, and there's some new stuff coming as well. You can email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And wear a mask, please. Wash your hands, socially distance yourself, and respect each other out in the world if you're going out in the world.
Now, I am going to go start my makeup, and I'll see you in 5 hours.
But, girl, like, you don't think Jada said, Miss Kimura, you need to learn how to speed this up? They're sisters.
I know, girl. It's trial by fire.
I wonder how many times we say girl in an episode.
Girl.
What's the follow-up group to, what's Robin Anton's follow-up group to Pussycat Dolls? Girl. It's GRL. We gotta go.
Bye.
Oh.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.